All righty. Good morning, Iona College. It's Val for Ranger Talk Thursday. Yeah. Oh my God. So let's get right into it. I want to talk a little bit about preseason because obviously that's what we've been in and what we've been working with. So, the past couple of games against the Devils, the Rangers have lost, and then they lost to the one game against the Flyers. In those games, the lineups were not the best. I think they really played our main. I don't want to call them our superstars, but I guess you could say that. The first game against the Devils, and that game was like pretty good. Obviously, we kept up. We did what we have to do. So there was that. And then the lineups went down a little bit. So they weren't as stacked as the rest of the game, as the game before. Oh my God, it's 9:00 in the morning. I'm sorry. So I went to the game against the Islanders on Tuesday and they won. Maybe because I was there. I don't know. But I went with my friend Nikki, who's an Islander fan. So that was interesting. They played great. Well, obviously we won. They played really great. But also because the lineup was really good. We had our Panarin, Kako, not Kreider, Booch, Mika. We had all our top guys on that lineup. And it really showed. You see such a difference. Now, I know it's preseason. I know you're playing all your players to see what they got to do and what they can do. But it's just more fun to watch. Okay. Anyway, I want to talk about Panarin's 2 goals because that was awesome. I mean, 1 goal was an empty net, and we kind of needed that because we were up. It was 2-1. We were up, but it was like the end of the game, and the Islanders had like great control. And I was like, oh God, no, this is going to be it. We're going to lose or we're going to tie and then lose. And so I was a little nervous. So Panarin got that empty net at the very end. So we won. But his first goal, oh my God, it was so good. The way he moved and the way he created chances and opportunities, not only for himself, but for other people on his lineup, is just so amazing to watch. Obviously, like when he wasn't on the Rangers, you're watching that and you see that and you're like, oh my God, we just needed that because the Rangers last season just danced around with the puck. I mentioned it last week. They danced around. They did not create opportunity. And Panarin comes on in his little lineup with Mika, Booch, Kako, and he just does exactly what he has to do to create those opportunities. And I think, hopefully, most of our players pick up on it and start really implementing what he's doing. So I want to talk about Vitaly Kravtsov, because he actually got a goal during the game as well. So we won 3-1. And it was a great goal. It really was. If you watched it, it looks like he's been in the NHL for a while with that one goal, but we're still very unsure of where he stands in the lineup. Do I agree with that? I do, in a way, agree with that. I don't know. He didn't play that well. He got what he had to do. He scored, but I don't think he did exceptionally well. Could he eventually? 1,000%. But do I think he needs to start in Hartford? I do. I do. I think Hartford would be a great start for him so he could really get a groove going, get a flow, get a feel for, being in the NHL and work his way up. I really do think he's going to be in our lineup, our main lineup anyway, eventually. But I do think for now, this is a better start for him, just so he can work on some things. And plus, he's a winger, and the Rangers right now have great depth on their wings. Like, they have Panarin, Kako, Booch, Kreider. And then in the second line, I know, like, well, potential second line, they have Lemieux and Nemestikov, and they have these other big players as well. So the wings are pretty not set, but they have great players already. And I think if he were to come up, and then it would meaning scratching Brett Howden or Elias Anderson. So I think they're gonna play with him a little while. And he's still new. We only agreed to terms with him last season, so he hasn't even played for us yet. So I think that'd be a good start for him, even though I think he can get to where he needs to go. So in the meantime, the Rangers also agreed to terms with Tony DeAngelo, who didn't play last night. I was actually really upset because I really like his game and how aggressive he is. And, you know, hockey's becoming younger and younger, and the players are becoming less and less aggressive. And I think you really do need that on a team. Like, you need to have that person that's going to just barrel through people and not care. And he is one of those people, along with Brendan Lemieux and Michael Haley. Michael Haley? Yeah. I know Haley's his last name, but I'm blanking out. I think it's Michael. But yeah, we need more players like that, because they're going to avoid him, or they're going to he's not going to let that happen. So he is returning tonight against the Flyers. So that's tonight's game, and I'm excited to watch that. Wish I was going. But along with all of that being said, there's 1 week to opening night. 1 week. I'm so excited. We were looking at buying tickets to go, but they're really expensive. And I don't have an organ to sell at the moment to get tickets to opening night. I have been to an opening night, and it is awesome. Just like when all the players come skating out and they're announced, and everyone is freaking out. It's just really cool to watch, and there's really nothing like it. So I really do wish I was going, especially with all the hyped up players like Trouba and Panarin and Kakko, and just to hear everyone going absolutely insane for them would have been really incredible. But I'm going to watch it on TV. And we actually might be I think we are throwing a Ranger opening night party. And before anyone says, oh my God, she's so lame, it's my cousin's boyfriend's birthday that night. So we're throwing him a Ranger themed party. Okay, so she's not the crazy Ranger freak that throws parties for herself. It's for Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. And so yeah, I was looking at Party City, and I was looking at all the decorations, and we're gonna throw him a birthday party. Is it secretly for me? Maybe. But the birthday party is for Kevin, so that's exciting. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see who's gonna be in this final cut, the big team, the main squad. I'm really excited for this season. Like, I'm not putting them on Stanley Cup level, but I'm not saying that they're going to be really bad either. What am I saying? I'd love to know. I don't even know myself. I think they're either going to just miss playoffs or even make playoffs. I don't know. We'll see. Hard to tell, but they're looking pretty decent. I'm not counting preseason, obviously, because it's all trial and error just to see who fits, who doesn't fit, what works, what doesn't work. But being at the game on Tuesday, like sitting there watching it, I almost forgot like I was at a preseason. Like, you just get so into it, and obviously they performed so well that you forget. And for me to forget that I was at a preseason game, and I thought, like, that's how you know that they have potential and that they're going to be good, or hopefully going to be good. Yeah. So what else? Oh, Trouba. I did want to mention something about Trouba, because Trouba has just seemed so comfortable. I mean, Panarin too, but that goes without saying. Like, Trouba just seemed so comfortable on the ice, um, with our team, with our players, like he's been there for a while. I really like that because um I think it's really important for like big players that already have a name for themselves um coming on another team with other players that are like just as big. You really need to see how they're going to work with each other, feed off each other, and just vibe. And I think that's going so well, especially for Panarin, Kako, and Truba because they're the new guys. And Mika too, because obviously he has to work with new people and see how it's going to be. And I think he's doing a really good job. On Tuesday, oh my God, I think we could have had like 6 goals, but Mika couldn't just, all the opportunities were there. He couldn't just score. Like he was so close, like 3 or 4 times. And hey, Mikey. And I oh, we could have got so many more goals, but we won, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. And we beat the Islanders, and I was with my friend who's an Islander fan, so it just made it that much better. But I'm going to wrap up this segment. So thanks for listening to my ranting about the Rangers. And I will be back next Thursday for more Ranger Talk Thursday. And it's going to be opening night, so I might be a little more crazy than I am right now. Okay, great. All right. Bye, everyone. Quick shout out to all the listeners on Facebook. You guys are the best. My show got like one of the most views. It has like 125 views, and that's a lot. And I wanted to thank everyone on Facebook for showing support because they're the reason my show got so many views. All right, I'm leaving now officially. Bye, guys.